Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I am the Inconsequential Runner, and what I'm going to share with you in this short video is my highlight for 2024. And it's a lesson that I learned, and I wish I learned it ages ago. Ages ago. It's been miraculous, and I'm going to share it with you now. And it's this. This is the highlight. Okay, let me share with you the story. Oh, I'm getting straight into it right now, but the story packs it all. Okay, so first I did the 10K champs in Wellington, and I was I raced the 10K, got a PB on the track for that, so that was great. Now, if you're anything like me, your legs the next day are a mess. So what I'd done is I'd volunteered to be a pacer in a 10K run the next day, but at 6 minute Ks, the 60-minute pacer for 10K, which is easy enough to do, no problems the next day while my legs are recovering. But even at that slow speed, after about 2 or 3 Ks, I was really suffering. I was actually suffering right off the bat, where my legs just, especially one of them, felt really tight. I felt like I couldn't swing out. I had to consciously think about loosening up the body and just trying to run normally because my legs were trying to just not. Um, this is the kicker. This is the moment. So I felt pretty bad the whole way. Now, thankfully, it was 6 minute Ks, so it wasn't too taxing for me. So what I ran the night before was sub 4 minute Ks. So big difference. But yeah, I was finding the 6 minute Ks really hard. Here's the thing. At about the 8K mark, almost in like a minute, so fairly instant, my legs came right. They started to feel fantastic. So they went from feeling, brittle and tight and knotted. And I hope I'm giving you a flavor of how the legs feel, something that might resonate with you, to feeling really good. And it happened in almost like a 1 minute. It was just miraculous. So, yeah, about the sort of 50-minute mark, boom, 8K, they just came great. And they felt great for the last 2K. And then I ran another couple of K after, and they just felt super. And the thing is, if I wasn't forced to run that 10K, because I had to, because I was the pacer, um, if it was just my personal run, I would have stopped after 3 or 4K and just gone, my legs are too bad, let's rest them up. So I had no idea, even with the years that I've run, that I could sort of run through basically the issue with my legs. I had no idea that that was a thing. But there was only a sample size of one. So I sort of put that away in the back of my mind. Then the week later, again, I did a hard session on one day, and then the next day I went out for a recovery run, and my legs felt terrible. In fact, I had to stop and walk at the 2.8K mark. I wrote it down. So I've got the notes on that. That's why I'm so specific with the 2.8K. I like to be fairly scientific on these things. Okay. Ended up being 7K, managed to get 7K out. But yeah, just felt terrible. As I say, had to stop to walk at the 2.8K mark. I probably had to walk a couple of other times. It was just a bad run. The only reason it was 7.5K is because I'd gone 3.5 kilometers in one distance. So I did have to run back. Anyway, in the evening, I thought, I'll tell you what, I'm going to go out and try it again. And I wanted to go to the gym to do a leg workout. That's another thing. Let me come back to that. And the gym was about 7 kilometers away. And I thought, worst case scenario, I can call someone to pick me up. So in the evening of that 7K run in the morning, where I felt dreadful the whole way, my legs felt great in the evening. After about 500 meters, they were starting. I wasn't running fast, but I was running well. It was just flowing. It was feeling smooth. Knocked out the 14K, 7K to the gym, leg workout, 7K back, no dramas. Felt great, unexpectedly great. So I've been trying it ever since. These incidences happened about 6 weeks ago. And yeah, ever since, when my legs feel bad, rather than have a short recovery run, I'm having a long recovery run. I'm running until my legs come right. And I'm finding it's about 45 to 50 minutes, and then they come right. It's almost like there's a certain warmth in them, where they just, yeah, they come right. They go from that, not feeling like my legs and I'm not in full command of them. They're doing what they have to do the minimum. They don't flow, they don't release, to feeling great at, as I say, that 45 to 50-minute period. So I really feel like I stumbled across something, but I feel silly because I feel like in sharing this, you might be going, dude, we knew that. That's the purpose of recovery runs. I've always thought of the purpose of recovery runs as 4 or 5Ks and that helps you out. But I didn't realize for me that there's a sweet spot. If I get to that, it's almost like the recovery is instant from that point on. I've done enough to sort of flush something out of my legs or something. Now, the gym thing, I wanted to come back to that because what I found too is I do my long runs on Sunday, which also act as a bit of a recovery run. I know. You're probably going, hold on, your long run can't be your recovery run. I get that. But it's because Saturday I do all the speed work, and that definitely smashes up my legs more than what I ask from them on Sunday. But I do a leg workout on Sunday. And what I find is that the leg workout, which I do after the run, because I'm using the muscles differently, and there's no scientific evidence of this, or there might be, I haven't looked for it. But what I'm sharing with you is the leg workout seems to work as a recovery for me. It's like using my legs, and we're talking heavy weights, not super heavy. It's not 1 rep max. I'm knocking out reps of anything between 10 and 14, but I'm usually cooked by 10. So heavy enough. But what I'm finding is using my muscles in that different way, even though my legs are tired from the Saturday and the Sunday run, that I can do the workout and I feel pretty good on Monday. So I think the gym, I'm convinced that the gym work, rather than adding to the fatigue to my legs, is somehow supporting the recovery of the fatigue in my legs from the run on Saturday, which is usually interval work, and on Sunday, which is my easy long run. So yeah, I wanted to share that with you. That has been huge for me in 2024. And as I say, at the time of recording this video, that only happened, yeah, it was sort of late November. I had those 2 weeks back to back, with the 10K race and then what I experienced when I was traveling in Hamilton. So yeah, I wanted to share that. That was my highlight. I would suggest, this is not me recommending something, disclaimers and all of that. But yeah, if your legs feel bad during a recovery run and you usually stop, say, after 5K, but you've done something, I'd suggest one day you just push a little bit further and just see what happens. Because if you experience what I've experienced, it's a game changer. It is, for me, it's a game changer because yeah, I wouldn't have thought it. But running further and waiting to that moment when my legs come right and then putting another couple of kilometers in them, I'm feeling great the next day. Never would have thought. Never would have thought, but there you go. So that is my highlight of 2024, probably one of the biggest running highlights, and I wanted to share that with you. If you enjoyed that, you know what to do. Hit like if you want to stay across other videos like this. Hit subscribe, and that is it. I hope to catch you in the next one. Enjoy your next run. Take care. Bye.